Hello everybody, I just wanted to pop on and say hello because a lot of people watching the videos are new to the channel, I realised, and I thought I want to show my face once or twice, so I'll let you see who I am. Self-taught, been doing it for a couple of years, never been to lessons apart from YouTube University basically, and all the hints and tips that you can pick up on here have been absolutely marvellous. If there's something I need to know, I Google it, find it, have a look, practice it. So just thought I'd say hello. I'm going to do a PR video today, so I'm just getting it all set up, and I thought spin round, say hi. I did contemplate actually filming it like this. I thought that might be much more attractive, but this is me in all my glory. 64-year-old grandma, in love with nail stuff, so, and all sparkly things. Anyway, I hope, I don't know if this is going to come out Easter weekend or not, but if it does, I hope you have a lovely weekend, and if it's after, I hope you had a lovely weekend if you celebrate it. And I want to thank you so much for watching, and for everybody that leaves comments. I read every single one. People on here will verify that I do always give at least a heart, and 99% of the time I'm able to reply to you. So I can't believe so many people are wanting to watch. It just makes my day when I see a new subscriber or a comment and a like. Yeah, it means the world to me. So thank you for continuing. If you've been here since the start, your support is always appreciated, and welcome to any newbies. So thanks for joining all our lovelies. Oh, and while I'm on, another reason for coming on is to say to you, don't be offended when I call you love or lovely, because I'm from Yorkshire, UK, England, and in Yorkshire we call everybody love. I don't know if that is so that when you get old and you can't remember the names, you don't offend anybody, but anyway, we're all lovelies. So I'll see you soon. Take care. Love ya. I've come upstairs to do this as a break from watching a film. I'm watching Lord of the Rings. I'm watching them all again, and I'm on the third one, Return of the King, which I didn't realise actually. I knew it was long, but it's about 4.5 hours. So I've done about 3 hours and I'm exhausted. So I'm going to go and do some nails. So I've come to show you these. Now, you know, I will have shown you in the past that Aimeili have redone their formulas so that you get the free from polishers. So you've got Hema, HPMA and TPO free, which is fabulous. I love any company that's doing the very best to make things as more user friendly as possible. I can't guarantee you won't get allergic to this. I can't guarantee anybody will or will not get allergic to peanuts. That's how random allergies are, but they're doing the very best. Now, it's all right having the gel polish, but what about building your nails? What about doing a lazy girl method or a dual form, or building with forms? You can't do that with gel polish. So, ta-da! I was so pleased to see this. The Builder Gel's nail extension set, which is also Hema or Hema, HPMA, TPO free. So it's 2-hydroxyethyl methacrylate, hydroxypropyl methacrylate, and TPO, which please look it up because there's absolutely no way I can pronounce it. But it's 3 of the things that come up most as allergens. Not saying you're allergic to it, you might not be. There are hundreds of thousands of people using products that have got that in and that are absolutely fine. But if you do know it's an issue for you, then this is one to look out for. So, oh, got a set of 6. Oh, I think that's wonderful. So obviously you get your instruction leaflet in it. So lots of different languages. And this is the kit. If you want to know what's in this, this is kit 9. So it's a set of 6. and it's kit 9. There we go. That's your ingredients. So with any nail product what you're using at all, or hair products, makeup, anything that you're putting on your skin, before applying, always take a test with the drop and wait a few minutes. Check if you have any allergies. If it's severe, it'll come out straight away. If you've never tried a product before, what I always do now, since I've suffered in the past with allergies, is I do one nail. Go to bed, get up next day, probably even the day after that, and if everything's fine, then I'll do the rest of the set. So I never jump straight in with the full set of nails now unless I've tried them. But these look lovely. I've got pinks. Oh, that's different. I'm guessing a white and a clear. So I'll pop these out. What have we got in here? We've got 15mm tubes. And I will show you the colours. That's it. And I'm going to do my little swatch stick. So I'm going to do them in the hollow of the swatch stick just to save any faffing about. So these are for quick building. If I can get that off without cutting it. Yeah. Right, so this is my clear one. So you'll see how clear it is. Oh, air bubble. That's it. I'll get a bit of alcohol. No, little pad. No, wrong brush. Right, so I'll have a look at this clear one. Okay, so I'm going to give him 60 seconds. So 016. It's a nice texture. Okay. Okay, so there they all are. These are really nice. So white, pink, slightly darker, more of a corally pink, and a nudie pink. Aren't they lovely? Yeah. Not quite sure on that one for me, but on some skin tones I think that would be brilliant. But all these three and the white are smashing for me. And then the clear, well, I've top coated this side of it to give it fair due, and it's not that clear. Let's see if that'll come out of there. Yeah, that's come out of there because I didn't top coat inside there. So let's have a look without that foam. Yeah, so it'd be good for encapsulating your glitters, but it's not that clear. You put it over your colours. Can you see a difference in the pink and the white? Yeah. I wouldn't use it over your colours, but I would use it over your glitter. I think it'll be fine for that. So, shall we do a set of nails? Yeah, go on then. So I've made a start on the nails. I'm doing white, pink and just a little bit of the clear. And then you can see what I'm doing on here. I've got Pink Flamingo from Sparkle Supplies. This is from the cocktail range and I love it. So I'm going to use a bit of that. In close up, we've got the French built in onto that one. And then we've got like a glitter colour at the top of them. I wish I'd have put more glitter, to be honest. So I might do a full nail with glitter. And then foils, and then overpaint, top coat. But the main thing to show you here is this. I've got the prep done, so Eve don't mind what I do, what I don't do, to be honest. But what you would do, push your cuticles back, take off your shiny surface off your nail, make sure you've dehydrated, primed, done all your prep properly. If you've got a primer that matches the brand you're using, all to the better. And I'm going to use jewel foams, so I've already sized them up. And this is the length that I want them to go to. But when you use jewel foams, if you use the Lazy Girl method or jewel foams, in which case you're doing it basically the same, except this is coming off instead of staying on. What I don't like about that style of doing nails, why I like sculpting and building them and paper forms, is that when you put this on here, a lot of people end up with a lot of substance under there. A lot of the polygel or builder gel or whatever you're using, they get it on the skin under there. You might get it up here, you've got to wipe it off. But the more you can restrict that, the better. So when I've done it on myself, what I tend to do is either stick a tip on, because my nails are really short. My nails are only like up there. I have a very, very short nail bed. So if your skin sticks out more, I'll push that in a bit. If your skin sticks out more than your nail bed, then what's going to happen is when you squash this on, it's all over this bit. So yeah, you can semi-cure it, you can turn it over, you can brush it down, you can do all that lot. But it's been in contact, so why not stick a tip on? So you can do it shorter, you can do it so it's just past your finger end, or you can put a paper foam under there. I've shown that before. But for this one, I've put that on. And then as you can see, once I put this on, I'm a bit restricted to sizes with Eve because she's got very tiny fingernails. So once that goes on, there's still room for product under there. Can you see? And then like that, I'm going to keep it in line with that tip. So that gives me a good guide. I hope that's near enough for you to see. Keep that in line with that, and then you can see we've got product underneath there as well. So let's make a start. I'm going to do the middle one the same as that one. So I started with base coat, so after your primer's dried, go in with thin layer of base coat. And into that uncured, I'm going to use a little scrubby brush I've got and put some of this glitter in it. There we go. I'll cure that. Now this one is going to be all over glitter, over the pink. So I'm going to base coat the inside of this. And I'll cure that into that base coat. So I'm doing another coat of base, and that'll encapsulate that in and make sure that the next lot of polygel will stick to it rather than being on to the glitter. So this middle one that's going to have the white fringe, I'm going to measure-ish and use a marker pen. So I'm going to put that on there, and I want it about that length. So at the end of it, that finger, middle finger, can be slightly longer, but I'm going to do it to that marker there. The white starts there and it goes up to here. There we go. I've got my markers on there. Hopefully that won't rub off. Okay, so I'm going to do the white. From there. And I've lost my brush. Got a fair sized brush that I'm using for this, to be honest. I'm just going to dip it in some alcohol. Let it square up to that end. Let's go a bit past. So I've got room to file. I need straightening off a little bit more. Gonna lean on your Eve. That'll do. So I'll cure that. Meanwhile, this one can go on with all the pink. Let's just put that top back on. So this one, I'm going to fill with this pink now. So these are done, and pop them off. Oh, super sparkle. And that one. Oops. So the bit of a little tip that I put on underneath was a bit excessive. You don't need it that long really, but just to show that if that's your natural nail there, all this stuff's not gone under there. So you see so many people that are using the refile and they're cleaning under there. I'm telling you now, if you cut your hypernicum, you're letting germs in. That's your barrier, basically. So you don't want to be cutting under there if you can help it. So if you do need to smooth this off, you're going to be above your nail. So that's where my tip comes to. So nothing's gone up and under there. It's here. But I've got these wings, so I'm just going to file them off. That's the two I did before, look. Nothing under there. Hand file. Get these edges straight. Up and over. Can you see the little tip wing? I'm going to get that off. I can't stand on my nails. If it don't bother you, it don't bother you. But you know when you do it laser girl method and they've got the plastic tip on top of the gel underneath, I hate to see that. And when you're building on top of it, I hate to see it. But when you're building on top of it, you can kind of clean underneath it and get rid of it. But when you do laser girl method, it's there. It's not an awful lot you can do about it. So around there for any edge. So they're shaped. So I'm going to do a base coat onto these just to seal in that glitter as well. And then I'm going to be going in with some foil glue. So you could top coat and buff that if you wanted. But it just saves having any more dust. I've got a tiny little air bubble in there, but that's kind of filling with that, so that's good. There we go. I'll just wipe off tacky layer just so I don't get it in my foil glue. Sorry, Eve. So this one's going on here. I've got some paint on my palette. This is just 011, but it ages and ages. I ain't got a liner gel or anything from Aimeili. I must have a look and see if they do one. But I'm just going to outline those petals a bit. So to make it easier to outline them, I'm going to matte top coat first. If I can find it, here we are. I'm going to matte top coat first, and then they're easier to paint onto, and it'll seal that foil in. You can change the shape of the petals at this point to anything you like, really. I can make that more square look. That one a bit jagged. And I'm going to bring that round there. This one. I'm just going to put a couple of like little squiggles on. So just top coat left to go. So if you've enjoyed the video, if you're still here, would you mind clicking the like button for me, because that really helps. And I thank you so much for watching. I'll put you the links, and any discount codes I've got are always in the description box. So it just leaves me to thank Aimeili for sending me these goodies. And if you're looking for something that's Hema free to build your nails with, something that's affordable, then this might be the one for you. So I've right enjoyed that. I think they're pretty for spring. Heading into summer. Clocks have gone forward here in England, so yeah, there they are. Oh, I've enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Love you loads. Take care. Bye.